Yo, what's up? The name is Jetly1 and welcome back to more WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games. As last time, after I reviewed, or showed off, or whatever you want to call it, the mini games we unlocked, the 6 mini games down here, bottom right corner, I shall now show off the versus mini games. And when I was little, these were just the greatest to me because I was like, I can play with other people without complicated Game Boy Advance connection cords. Because like, this was back before there was Xbox Live and stuff. And we didn't even have, or I didn't have a PC. I didn't know you could play games on PC. So this is first one, I'm just going to jump right back into explaining everything. I've wandered too much in my thought process. This is Chiritori. This is the first one we unlocked. And it's a vacuum game. So I'm just going to hold LR. Because all the versus games are simple. It's just one button. You hold L and you hold R. So player 1 gets L, player 2 gets R, and stuff happens. So this one is the first one we unlock is Chiritori. It's vacuuming. It's versus vacuuming. First to 100 wins. And okay, I think I'm going to need to let go of the buttons. There we go. So it's pretty simple, but it was fun. Me and my friends would play this. And are we serious right now? Okay. Thank you, game, for actually bouncing around now. And it's funny, if you sit here and hold L and R, they'll actually kind of tie almost. But yeah, I kind of want to do like I did because I lost this episode. I made one the other day for this, but for some reason Cam Studio recorded like the top left cluster of pixels. You barely saw anything. It was terrible. And I did a hilarious job of shoutcasting this like it was a StarCraft match or Call of Duty match. It's like, oh, Blue's in the lead. Blue's holding the lead. Is Red about to gain the lead? Red gains the lead. And oh, now the big papers are in play. Red might have a comeback now if you can just get enough big papers. Stuff like that. I don't know. It's kind of odd not having another person here for a versus game, but no online, so I can't invite anybody to use the magic of emulator versus stuff. No fake link cables. Because that was a brilliant idea on the WarioWare designer's parts to make it so you could have 2-player games, but only one person needed the thing. And this is before the DS had its game cart sharing service. And yeah, right now the 2 advanced game parts of this versus game have come into play. The big wads, which give you, I think, 5 points, and then Jimmy, which makes you randomly lose points for a certain amount if you hit him. And Red wins. So that's Chiritori. Nothing special, it's just vacuuming. Next up we have Chicken Race. This one's simple, you just hold the button. Well, they're all simple. It's one button, duh, Jet. But you just hold the button and try to get as close to the edge as you can, then get closer than the other guy. And it's 9 volt versus, I just call the thing on the bottom the chicken guy because of this. And I'm just holding L and R at the same time, so draw. Next round, and red guy. I've never seen the red guy. I guess it only happens if you draw. I don't know. I don't know much about this game. I play it, but I don't actually know how most of it works. And I bet you it's going to be another dead draw. Nope, 9 volt. Oh, never mind. I got confused. I thought the bigger number was better. It's like golf, lower number. So chicken guy is winning in the game of me randomly hitting the button. Holding the button for the same amount of time. Only minute differences between the time it takes for me to hit K and me to hit apostrophe. Because those are the buttons I have set to L and R. Right next to L and colon, semicolon for A and B. See, I are clever. Even though I can't pull a Chugga Conroy and record from my DS itself because I still have no idea how he did that. I can at least use the emulator and get a nice button setup that still feels like an actual Game Boy Advance. Now for the DS usage of no cache, then we've got problems. Because I've got X and Y set to O and P, and that's a little difficult to reach, and Chicken Guy wins. Wow. Okay, Chicken Guy is the champion. 9 volts up at the top, he's crying. That's funny. I've only ever seen Chicken Guy lose, because I always prefer 9 volt. I'm going to skip over Dong Dong because it's my favorite. It just sounds hilarious. But it's my favorite. Now we have versus hurdles. This one's simple, I need to stop saying this one's simple. I already said they're all simple. You just jump over and then jump to get through the mud faster. I'm just not even looking. I'm watching like one thing. I'm just gonna randomly hit the L and R buttons. Right now Krygor's winning. He must have cheated and used a super jumping potion. And now we have Orbulon in the lead. And they're in the mud section. I don't know. Orbulon's got a lead, but he's also crashing into everything. And Orbulon did win, even though it looked like Krygor made it farther over the thing. I don't know. It looked like Krygor won, but Orbulon got the point. Hurry, hurry! He keeps yelling hurry every time he jumps. Come on, Krygor, say something different. I don't know. I'm sorry if you find this episode to be dull, but when there's not a second person, playing versus games isn't that interesting. It's hard to be coming up with something interesting when you're just randomly hitting buttons. And I guess that could go for the entire game, but this is versus. You have to pretty much have another person for it to be enjoyable. And wow, Krygor, or Orbulon went on a what? A draw? Okay. But Orbulon went on a jumping spree, like hit nothing. Alright, this finishes it. I don't know. I need to move on to the next game, so I'll just let Krygor win. I can focus. I can do pretty good when I'm focusing. And that was mean. They had the thing right next to the goal. I guess if you hit it, you still win. And Krygor is the champion of the world. And last but not least, Dong Dong. Favorite one. It's so stupidly hilarious. Ready? Go. And the goal is just to knock the egg thing or whatever off and crush the other person. Just randomly hitting buttons. Come on. I like the music in it though. And it'll randomly speed up or slow down. Come on. And Mona gets a victory with my random button pressing. So this was my favorite just because it randomizes going fast and slow, and then it's got a strategic element, tactical element going there. It's just all around interesting. This was my favorite one to play. I love that. They're just sitting there cheering at the bottom. No! It's back to neutral. I don't know what's going on, and it slowed down. Alright, I'm gonna just let Mona win because the slowdown is pretty boring. And she's already got the lead, so she can have the win. Boom! I like that when it's slow, it actually falls slower, so he's like, no, crushed. Stupidly hilarious. I don't get that. They both hit the thing at the same time, and yet somehow it went her way still, I guess? I don't know. I don't know anything. I need to stop saying that, though. Back to neutral. Hurry up! Does that mean the game is about to speed up? You know what? Forget it. It's already... What? She said hurry up, and then the game slows down. Oh well. Victory! Mona is the champion. Sorry, Dribble. You lose. Go back to your taxi and remember to collect the fare next time. I like the menu music here. It's pretty cool. It's interesting. Oh well. Enough thinking on menu music. So this has been Jetlia1 with the Versus minigames, and I'll see you next time as after I unlock the bottom two final minigames, show them off and end this series. So this has been Jetlia1 with the penultimate episode. Penultimate episode. See you next time.